Hey everyone, welcome to EduCrush, your one-stop power zone to crush syllabus ACE exams. Today we are diving deep into Chapter 3, that is What is Government, from Class 6 Social and Political Life. Whether you are preparing for SSC, UPSC or RRB NTPC or just want to understand how this country runs, this chapter lays the foundation. Let's decode the engine of our country, the government. In this video, we are going to cover what is government, EduCrush code to remember functions of government, types of government, key elements of democratic government. Fifth, peoples participate in the government, not just politicians. Sixth, laws and rules, the government's toolkit. Seventh, the three levels of government. Eighth, delivery of public services from tax to tap. Ninth, how do governments decide? 10th, what makes a government democratic? 11, case study highlight panchayat system. 12, government versus governance versus politics, know the difference. 13, quick recap with EduCrush. 14, NCERT vocabulary break for exams. 5th, we are gonna end with final thought, that is power with responsibility. So let's start with the first one. What is government? So imagine a society without rules, no traffic signals, no police, no schools, no hospitals, no one to protect your rights or punish the wrong. Scary, right? That's where government comes in. Government is a system or group of people governing an organized community, often a state. So the government is like a brain of a country. It makes decisions, enforces them, and manages everything from health to defense. Second one, EduCrush code to remember functions of government with the help of GRIPS code. So let me write here. So GRIPS, GRIPS. So G stands for governance, that is laws and policies. R stands for rights protection. I stands for infrastructure and services. Infrastructure and services, that is roads, hospitals, schools, etc. P stands for public welfare. Which includes subsidies, jobs, ration. S stands for security, which includes police, army. So the tip of EduCrush is, if a function doesn't fit into one of these 5 jobs, it's not the government job. Next, let's go with the third one, that is types of government, rule books of power. So government can be of different types. Let's crack them. So democracy, which is nothing but people rule themselves through representatives. Example like India, USA. Next, monarchy or monarchy, one person, a king or queen, rules for life. Example Saudi Arabia. Dictatorship, one leader with total power, no elections. Example North Korea. So let's see the trivia flash. India is the largest democracy in the world with over 90 crore eligible voters. How great it is. Next, we deal with the fourth one, that is key elements of democratic government. Because India is one, people participate in decision making, citizens elect their leaders, regular elections, equality and justice for all, government accountable to people. So real life connect, when people protest a wrong policy or vote out a corrupt leader, they are practicing democracy. So next we deal with the fifth one, that is people participate in the government, not just politicians. You don't need to be a minister to make a change. People participate by voting in elections, attending rallies, raising voices via media or protests, filing RTIs, that is right to information, So we can remember this with the code VAPR. VAPR. Like V stands for voting, A stands for awareness campaigns, P stands for protests and petitions, R stands for RTI, that is right to information. So EduCrush capsule is participation is equals to power in a democracy. Let's deal with the sixth one, that is rules and laws, the government's toolkit. Why are laws important? Without rules, society falls apart. Government makes laws for school admissions, road safety, protection of minorities, women's rights, land ownership, etc. Did you know the India Parliament passes around 100 new laws every year? Yes. Next, seventh one, the three levels of government. India doesn't run from Delhi alone. There are three levels of government: central government, state government, local government. So, central government deals for the whole nation, state government deal with for individual states, local government deals villages and cities, panchayats and municipalities. So we can also remember with the help of code CSL. So how do we have CSK? In the same way CSL. C stands for central, S stands for state, L stands for local. So each level has different responsibilities but all work together. Next we go with 8, that is delivery of public services from tax to tap. How do we get water in our taps? Who builds schools? It's the government, right? So government provides services like roads, electricity, railways, water and sanitation, schools and hospitals, banks and transport. So the trivia fact from EduCrush point of view is India has the world's largest rural job scheme, that is MGNREGA. MGNREGA. So guaranteeing 100 days of work annually. So the ninth one, how do governments decide? So governments make decision through cabinet meetings, debates in parliament, expert committees, consulting the public via feedback or media. Sometimes people influence decisions through protests, petitions, or court cases. Real example, the 2012 anti-corruption movement led to the Lokpal bill. People's pressure worked, right? Next, we deal with the 10th one, that is what makes a government democratic. So in this, we discuss two golden qualities, that is participation and accountability. Participation in the sense all citizens should have a say. Accountability in the sense government must answer for these actions. We can also remember this with the code, that is EduCrush code PAC. PAC, like PAC. P stands for participation, A stands for accountability, C stands for citizen power. Now, exam pointer, in democracy, power lies with the people. Next, we deal with this 11th one, that is case study highlight panchayat system. In villages, decisions are made by Gram Sabhas. People gather, discuss, and vote on important matters like which road to build, where to dig a well, whose house gets a subsidy. This is direct democracy in action, right? Yes. Let's deal with the 12th one, that is government versus governance versus politics. Know the difference. So, government in the sense the body that rules, governance in the sense the way government functions, politics in the sense the process to get into government via elections. So the EduCrush step, don't confuse political fights with governance performance. Next, we deal with the 13th one, quick recap with EduCrush code, that is govern. Govern. So G stands for governance and laws. O stands for organized structure, that is 3 levels. What are the 3 levels we have? Local, state, national. And V stands for voting and participation. E stands for equality and rights. R stands for rules and responsibilities. N stands for national unity. Stick this code and you'll never forget the essence of a government. Next, we deal with the 14th one, that is NCERT vocabulary break for exams. So these words often pop up in SSC and UPSC, that is constitution, which means basic rules to govern a country. Next, democracy, which means government by people. Next word, representative, which means one who is elected to act on your behalf. Next word, that is welfare, well-being of people. Let's end with the final thought, power with responsibility. The government is not some separate alien force. It's made by the people, for the people, and of the people. As citizens, we must be informed, active, and responsible, because only then can democracy truly work. So that was chapter 3, what is government. You have just unlocked the master key to understanding power and policy in India. Coming up next, chapter 4, key elements of a democratic government. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and keep crushing the NCERTs with the EduCrush. So this is your mentor voice from EduCrush signing off until the next spark of smart learning. Thank you.